Now it's time to talk about if you have a dead account and if you will benefit from starting a brand new Instagram. That can sound so scary, but I promise you, with the right strategy and consistency, sometimes that is just the missing piece. We can't control how the algorithm reacts. And if we have a messed up algorithm, if we did giveaways, bad meta ads, if we posted content that wasn't in our niche, if we went viral in a different country, so many things that could happen outside of our control that can really damage our account. I have a client who has 250,000 followers and she was posting her content that wasn't really being seen. So she started a brand new Instagram account and she posted the same content that she was posting on her platform with 250,000 followers. And she was gaining tens of thousands of followers. Her reels were hitting millions on her brand new account. She grew that brand new account to 80,000 followers in 1 year. That is 80,000 active followers who have followed in the last 12 months, who have visited her profile and interacted with her content. The weight of those followers and the value that they offer is so much more valuable than what her 250,000 audience is. So it might get to a point to where you're looking at your account, you're auditing it, maybe you're not reaching the right audience. We're going to dive into analytics a little bit, but we're really going to save a whole session on understanding our analytics after we've gotten some content going and we've done this cleanup. We don't want to judge and shift and base a strategy off of too much right now because we're really going in and optimizing, cleaning house, and almost rebuilding that bottom foundation. But it is important to look at our analytics and understand maybe it is time for us to create a new account. So something to keep in mind is if your stories are reaching less than 1% of your audience, it's very normal for creators to have 75 story views and they have 100,000 followers. It doesn't make sense. It just shows that your content is not being seen besides those that are consistently watching your story. So if your story views are consistently low or you're reaching just that really low audience, you're not hitting even 1,000 viewers and you have tens of thousands of followers, that is a huge indicator that it would probably be time to start a brand new account. Also looking at your demographic, what is your USA following? We are all USA based creators, and unless we are targeting travel outside, international travel, unless we're targeting brands that are international, we should really be cultivating a USA audience because that is where products can ship to, that is relevant to the places that we are pitching. And that's what's really important for brands when they will invest more if you have a 90% plus USA audience. So look at where your audience is at. Brands mostly won't invest in creators who have less than a 75% USA audience because that means that 75% of your audience is USA based, but maybe you're only reaching 1% of that audience. What 1% are you reaching? Is it the rest of the 35% that could be to a demographic that they don't market to? And that's why it's really important to understand our country analytics. So if you are less than, I would say, a 45% USA following, that is something at that 45, 50% mark we can kind of build. We can maybe hope that there's some viral reels that go viral in a demographic. We could run some ads. There's some strategies that we could do if you're at that mark, but if you're anything lower, I would consider building a brand new account. Now, if you are currently working with brands and you're in the PR side, do not delete your old account. It's okay to kind of just keep it there while you're building your second account. I would just treat this brand new account as this is what you're focusing on for the School of Influence, and anything that you're getting over there is great. Once your new account is ready, then you're going to transfer that audience over anyways. Another way to know if it's time is if you're just never going viral. I think sometimes we think our content sucks so bad because it didn't reach a right audience when really it's just our algorithm. So if you have not gone viral in the last 6 months, or you haven't had a post that was double your usual engagement, if you're seeing just the same people over and over, I think at that point it is a great time to start a new account. And so a lot of people ask, what about my username? Now, I think that this is a chance to maybe optimize it a little bit more, get creative with it, and you can still share the same content, but have a new username. Especially if you are working with brands right now, you don't want to worry about taking the one that you have. You still have that account up and running. We really want this new account to stand on its own. So you don't have to overstress if you can't take the same username. There's a lot more benefits of almost starting fresh, having that brand new username, having that brand new account than there is of just keep beating this dead horse of an account that the algorithm will not let your content perform. Now, if your content is performing, you're consistently going viral, you're gaining new followers, you're getting good interaction, then do not start a new account. Just kind of keep it in mind that this is what our goal is to build a career that you can have 5, 6, 10 years down the road on social media. We need to stay adaptable. We have to, make those pivots when necessary. And if you've been a creator for a long time, or you have an account that just maybe went through some weird things in the algorithm, or you tried different strategies that maybe didn't work, that it's okay to start fresh, and that you might even find that that was your missing piece. Your content doesn't suck. Your audience is engaged. You just weren't being seen. So starting a new account is not failure. It's not starting over. It's just optimizing your strategy. And if you don't need to start a new account, just continue to optimize, stay adaptable, look at trends, understand your analytics. We will dive more in onto how to understand our analytics and how to stay on top of that. But really use this time of like, okay, this is what I should be auditing my account monthly. Is everything still relevant? Do my highlights look good? Do my reel covers look good? How does my feed represent? Is everything relevant and where it needs to be? And what small shifts can I make that doesn't make it at the end where I have to start over again, or 6 years down the road, we have to rewrite it? Let's continue to adapt. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to build and look at our business. I've listed below also a little preview of each platform. This week we want to get clear on where should we put our time? What platform should we be creating for? There is a different strategy for every single platform. You can monetize, you can be extremely successful no matter where you choose to go. But we don't need to feel like we need to be everywhere at once. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Lemon8, we're on Pinterest, we're on a blog. Are you really committing and building out those platforms? Are you maximizing it? We can, of course, as you continue to grow, build that into your monetization strategy and find what fits into your workflow and goals. But what two main platforms do you need to be on right now? Is it Facebook? Is it TikTok? Is it YouTube? A blog? So I've listed below the different platforms, their monetization, their strategy, to help you build out and identify what two main platforms you want to focus on. Because we don't need to be everywhere at once. We really just want to pour all in our strategy, our efforts into building out our strongest platforms that we can commit the most time and creativity to. So this week we are working on auditing our accounts, cleaning up our whole profile, optimizing everything, making sure we are ready for that viral moment. Now, if you do start a new account and you're like, what's next? It's great to repost your most viral content. So whatever your highest performing content is on your previous account, get that cross-posted over to your new account. And then next week, when we build out your niche, your content pillars, your content ideas, then we can really decide our content plan and strategy moving forward. If you're not starting a new account, great. Make sure you are optimized, you are clean, you're ready to go. Next week, we will be building out a whole content plan, making sure your niche is strong and solid, helping you create content. So spend some time below, figure out what platforms is best for you, answer the questions, go through and audit your account, and then make sure to submit your homework. I am so excited. Next week, we are diving into all things content, and we are going to be there for 2 weeks on building out content plans, strategies, and then executing and batch creating content. I am so proud of you guys all for being here, and I can't wait to connect with you at the end of this week.